All right, so back to this. We're just continuing carrying on with this game. Yeah, this is part three of Decay. Should be fully caught up on uploads, right? Damn. So yeah, the main thing being, again, we're continuing on. We finally made our way to the present, right? And we got probably the most insight we're going to get into again, not just Andrew and Ashley, obviously, but the past for all of the Graves, right? Between, that flashback and then also, what we can presume is through the the perspective of Renee, right? Or Reen. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Reen, I'm still calling her Renee. Uh Again, as like the spirit, right? And kind of seeing again, really, and I'm gonna keep saying this, right? Really kind of the impact of like like a dysfunctional like family, right? Again, between half of the family being like deranged, right? And being flawed, and seeing how that impacts the other half, right? And really what I view as the ultimate tragedy, right? Again, is I think Andrew, and I'll probably end up I didn't actually make one, but I I I think really the biggest tragedy of the game is Andrew, right? you know, Obviously, he's not a good person, right? But that's the tragedy. He could have been a quite frank, like a very, highly successful individual, functioning member of society. But unfortunately, that did not happen. And we're about to see, where the hell these two are up to nowadays, right? Uh, because yeah, Lord knows what they're doing, right? Um, yeah, we're just at some random ass gas. So we're finally back in the present though. Damn. I was gonna say, is it really giving us that choice? All right. Food. I mean, bro, it's gas it like, I was gonna say like better than fucking starving. All right, yeah, I was gonna say like hygiene products, let's see. Hey, we gambling, damn, what the hell's in here? Oh, the cash. So, all right, let's talk to the cashier. Yeah, all right, low key stupid ass question. Like, dude, there's no way you wouldn't be able to find that shit if it's in 100% they do sell. Yeah, like, dumbass, I'm not gonna lie, obviously the cashier's being sarcastic, but I'd be the same. Like if I had his shoes, I'd be like, the fuck is like if it's there, you can look for it, right? If you find it, right, but I don't know. Like, no, I was gonna say, like, did we really how the fuck did we miss the shampoo? I thought I clicked everything. Let's see. And again, so what's funny is, and this is what I mean, there's stuff that's unexplained, right? We don't know what happened with the whole quarantine thing. Obviously there's the spirit realm, and demons, right? So, and again, well, what they probably did was they basically sold their kids, right? You know, Insurance fraud, you know. But again, what I various magazines. Well, bitch, how the fuck do we? Because are we actually supposed to get like shampoo? I thought we literally got like. So what are we missing? Or are we just supposed to like bail out of here? Dude, there's no way these choices matter. What the hell is this choice supposed to be? Let's just pick the middle number, right? What is this even supposed to do? Yeah, I was gonna say like what? Like here's the thing though, right? Like theoretically we should be good. Like because here's the thing, the quarantine zone, the apartment complex just burned the fuck down. So seemingly everyone's dead, right? Granted, even if they say like, oh, we didn't find evidence of them, just assume like, like there are people, who go like missing, and there are people who die in scenarios where you can't recover like any sort of evidence all the time, right? Like, so they were just like, I think they're good. Because, like, again, that burned down, like, that's kind of people just assume they die. The only suspicious thing is, again, their parents dying. But seemingly, you cleared up everything, right? So seemingly they just disappeared. That's a little suspicious, but that's also something to where if there is really this like operation being running where it's like you sell your kids into like whatever quarantine zone, right? For like organ trafficking or whatever, right? They like people would probably just assume, or at least, the people in the know would assume that was just like collateral damage of some sort, right? The only real suspicious thing is, I guess, the agent dying. But hold on, I gotta take a call. Apologies about that. Again, had a leasing from another place, so had to take care of that, right? But again, I think really the only like kind of really the only I'd say like suspicious thing is the one agent that was sent after us going missing. That's really where like that link would because then again that actually does imply that they knew we escaped, but then it's also something to where it's like, again, that's why like we need more context and more information about like kind of what's going on with this stuff, right? You know, Uh, because like the thing being, I guess it's the assumption because theoretically, if you're in the know, I feel like they would have to know like there's no one we're going to, right? Like Mr. Or I guess Andrew and Ashley Graves, there's nobody for us to go to, right? So it's not like we're exposing this entire operation. Imagine that's actually the plot. I would what the fuck? Okay, I'm not clicked on the game. That's why I was let's see. Bitch, just go wash yourself. Like, goddamn, literally just random people. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they're literally just off duty. Like, hey, we should try gambling. So are we literally just, all right, what the hell is Ashley gonna do? Let's see. Random. All right, damn, I wonder whose skeletons those are, Yeah, because obviously, it's like, my bad, bro. All right, bro. Because you're, all right, there's no way this choice matters. Again, but again, this is the issue. And the problem being I can't fucking save. To be fair, I'm gonna leave the save of us. I'm leaving the save of us just like starting in the present day. Because I'm assuming nothing in the past matters, or like the flashback sequence or that spirit sequence, right? But I'll leave the save of us actually starting at this gas station. So yeah, just stomach issues, right? That's well, first because we know what's gonna happen. First date nerves, Ashley's gonna come out of the bathroom and then just start like fucking saying shit. Just go with stomach issues. So where did we teleport? Yeah, he's like, it's like, bitch, if you don't get out of the fucking bathroom right now. Yeah, say, hey, I was gonna say, hey, mind your own business. You know, you're not even on duty. Get the fuck out of here. 777. Damn, what the fuck? License plate, So we just walking then? We really can't go. But anyway, so bitch, we're going in the car. I don't care. So I'm leaving this save because again, that's the save in the start of the present day, right? So good evening, officers. Damn, what the yeah, actually low-key dog shit parking, you know. So where are we going then? Hello? So where the fuck are we supposed to go then? Am I stupid? Left? All right, bro, this is getting kind of retarded. All right. So, because we're not going back into the dude, what the fuck? All right. There's no, oh my fucking God. There's no way. There is no shot they're making us do these kinds of puzzles in this fucking game. You're serious? We're doing fucking movement puzzles in the Big 25 in fucking Tacole. You're serious? There's no way they're making us do these puzzles. Whatever. I was about to lose my mind. There we go. Too easy, right? There's no fucking way. This is actually kind of insane that they're making us do this shit. And obviously we can't, go over there, we drown. Well, all we need to do is fucking push this one, right? Yeah, bam, too easy. Because what we can do is we can just go, like this, right? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I guess we need to push the rest of them. So, well, that's weird. You can only move this. Oh, I guess I see what we're doing here. Because you do that, right? Then you push it from this angle, Then you go, all right, too easy. But what I'm weirded at, how do we get that last one? So, oh, I guess I see what we do for that, right? Because we need to push that uh here. We may have fucked this one up. Um, because I don't know if this one's supposed to go. Okay, there, too easy, right? So yeah, this should be every single one, right? So did we fuck up by pushing that one all the way to the right? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Hello? What? Bitch. Okay, I was gonna say we're all right, so what do we need to do here? So we can't so we need to, all right. So how do we so we need to push this one up, right? And then just push this one all the way down, right? Because we're not making paths, right? We're just going through. So and then let's see, we should push this one down, right? Let me just make sure. Actually, I think there's an easier. Mm, we need. Well, the only direction we can push this one in is down because if we push it left, then we block off the one that we need to push. Um, but then the question is, well, I guess we can only push it down here, right? But again, then I don't know if we're supposed to push that all the way down. Well, I guess if we push it down one more, then we go, all right, so too easy, right? Also, what the fuck is down here? Hello? Is this like relevant at all? Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say, I guess we're stuck here now, so yeah, so we do this, then we do this, then we do this, right? Oh, we need to actually like anything this way? Nope. All right. So how many Jesus Christ. Um, dude, this game's really making us do this shit. Okay. So how many are we supposed to throw down here? Yeah, this is a fuck ton of rocks. So, and we can't bring any of these up, right? Actually, no, that's a lie. We can bring this one up. So yeah, we can do this and then use this rock to I don't know if this we're supposed to do, but again, that's might as well just in case, I like shoot myself in the foot or something. Um so because we only need like so what we need to do is we need to do this, right? Do this. Because I think we only need to get three rocks in, right? Now it's a question of how do we get this top one? So let's see. If we push this, well, the only direction we can push this in is right. And then we need to go up here, push that up, push this to the right. Yeah, push. So what do we do with this one? Well, okay, no. Yeah, good thing I looked at it because what we do is we push this one up and then we push that one all the way to the left. Yeah, these puzzles are easy. It's the shit where I was supposed to deduce like the time on the clock. That's the stuff where it's like, all right, what the fuck am I supposed to do there? Again. So, right? So, let's see. Where the fuck are we? Oh, we can see it from here. That's pretty cool. I mean, yeah. Like honestly, like you kind of brought that on yourself though. But it's like, yeah, that's the reality. You know, I mean, the grandparents, I feel like they have to be dead at this point, right? But that's yeah, I mean, that's, your this is your life now. What would be the best is to literally just go to a different fucking country and make a new name for yourself. Assuming this takes place in the US, like you're not gonna you shouldn't like stay here, right? You know, I mean, maybe you can do some shit where like you go to like do the old go to Alaska, right? But it's like realistically, you have to move countries. Like you're not staying in the same, country, right? You have to go to a different country and make a new name for yourself, right? So, and again, that's why Andrew's realizing again the truth this whole time and why, again, I said I would have 100% killed Ashley, by this point, right? All right, said some bull. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. And again, I'll also like actually like fucking low key like good like 100 dude. That trinket does way more use. We do not need that in Ashley's hands. It does way more use in Andrew's. Like, bitch, take that trip from her. You know, because again, it's also like what is it? You have to kill someone to recharge it. And we already used it twice, so see, yeah, they're just arguing. Damn, actually jumps. We just gonna teleport back to the car. All right, please. The staying last. What? Camp inside allows for overnight parking. Loading. Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, you took that, you spoke too soon. Just like within the next like 5 seconds says some bullshit, can't stay silent forever. You know, it's like dumbass, I'm literally saying next to you, you know, brother. Like, give me that shit. You know, I was gonna say 100% does way more use in Andrew's hands. He's like, damn, what the fuck? So now we making our way through this demon, yeah, no shit. Hey, my bad, bro. I'll leave, hey, my fault, my fault. Well, it doesn't seem like I really have a choice, right? So I guess I gotta keep going. Hello. Oh, rip. Oh, I'm not supposed to get touched by that. All right. So let's just keep so that's seemingly, you know, brother of time. It's like, hey, my bad, my bad. And again, so funny enough, right? Grimes, so because that's the term they use for Renee, seemingly, right? So it's interesting in terms of I guess like that's like you're a grime soul or a tar soul, So, we gotta pick these roses. It's like, damn, so I guess I'm stuck here. All right, so what's the most efficient way? Down, right, right, right. Hot, too easy. All right. God, dude, there's no fucking way with this one. They each move. There's no fucking way. How the hell am I supposed to make this one work out? How I feel like there's no way with these two. You're kidding me. They move two. What if I just like, oh, 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 god damn it. All right. What if I like actually sprint? God damn it. Fucking bad controls. All right, hold on. Let's do it. Because I feel like, all right. Because oh, all right. Now, where are the monsters in this one? All right, let's go do this, right? God damn it. All right. God damn it. All right. God damn. All right, I fucked it up. Just get me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. Too easy. All right. Like, bitch, I'm in the fucking ether, you know. All right, now we're in all right, let's see. We got some blood here. We got the hanging plush of did this because I think we did so, I don't know if this was in a different route, you know, in what would you call it? In chapter 1 or 2, right? But see, beloved. Kimi, we're still so what is so that's seemingly a decent soul. Damn, that's crazy. You know, I wonder who that is. Bitch. So actually, wait, there's a padlock here we can undo. So we use that key to unlock this one, right? And get the give me that shit, you know. So and then do we throw that in here? Okay, damn. All right, so then we're what are we supposed to do here then, you know? Do we give the ghost damn. Guess not. Oh wow. Does this should actually all right. I should have paid more attention. All right, so damn, that's crazy. Um so how are we supposed to know so do we need to always go in this fucking order? I think that's what this is saying. So yeah, all right, too easy, you know. Give me these roses. And then but what do we and then how do we get back? So can we even get back from here? Yeah, wait, what? All right. Are we Oh, I'm actually oh my God, I'm a fucking idiot. Because what I did not dude, I oh, are we supposed to take her corpse, right? Wait, so what? Oh, wait. Damn. I'm literally so bitch, we is like the head missing or something? Like, I guess the head's missing, you know, but we're probably gonna get that yeah, give me that shit. Damn, I wonder what it is, you know. Bitch, just put the body together, you know. There now we can rebuild. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm here. Yeah, he just light work, light work. Damn, these what the fuck is behind us? Hello? Damn, that's tough. Damn, of course she's just like the infernal demon in the soul realm, right? You know. Brother, you stole from the cultists. The fuck you mean? Like this wasn't our treat to have, you know. So again, I guess the so is this like a continuation of after we came? Because again, if you remember at the end of chapter 2, right? Ashley used it and had the vision where we as Andrew were chasing her with the cleaver. So is this like the continuation of that? You know? Yeah, and again, so I was gonna say, so again, that's where that continues from, right? So yeah, all right, kind of low key funny. Like, all right, what'd you do? You know? Now one of us is getting buried. Well, this is decay, not burial. I was gonna say, we ain't at that point yet. Uh, dude, you're kidding. There's no way this actually makes a difference. All right, and I am saving that there because again, that is let's go fuck Andy, right? So this is probably where it diverges because he's like, and the other one is probably just like, hey, fuck it, just kill me, bro. Like, bro, and I swear to God, like this is why I would have 100% killed them. All right, crazy. All right, crazy fucking like, listen, bro. Like if you see people in the car like this, you just assume they're doing the deed, bro. You just move on with your life. What are you doing knocking? You're not a cop. Like what are you doing, bro? Like what do we pay? Bitch, we don't pay one. What? Oh yeah, what the fuck? They must have been drinking, because I was gonna say like, oh, so we're about to go and kill them. All right. So, well, bitch, they're dead. I was gonna say, oh, did they say? All right, whatever. Can we just jump their car? All right. Experiences. All right, whatever. You know. So again, I'm assuming that's where. So again, and here's what I'm gonna say, right? So, and what I'm actually gonna do is go back to. So this is all right. Well, I shouldn't have fucking saved, whatever. So this is all right. Wait, am I stupid? How many fucking all right. I need to make sure I'm keeping track of all my saves, right? So what is this one at 315, right? So this is at the start of this point, right? So this one at 325 is right before you go back in, right? Because this was the one where you had the choice of like and this one is again, right? Just do this one, right? Just so we don't spoil ourselves. But again, But what I wanted, so I should actually go back in it and then what would you call it? Because I forgot what I can do is oh my God, I can't I have a freaking we have to get through this interaction. Holy shit, let's just get through this. All right, there we go. Um, and that is this. But then what I wanted to do was bring this and I don't think this choice actually matters. God damn it. I have to go through this. So yeah, there we go. I don't think this choice actually matters, but and but that is funny enough. That's the cutscene that this was what would you call it? This is the cutscene that was coming off of, right? So, but again, here's the thing, right? So again, so I don't know exactly where stuff starts to divulge, but like so I'm assuming that choice makes a difference, right? The one that we just made. Um, so again, this is the start of the real world. This is because that choice about the fucking bathroom, no way that makes a difference. And then again, we save there, right? But and then this is the one. I'm assuming this is probably the first choice that actually matters in this route. and maybe is what determines like what ending or whatnot you go on. And then obviously we still have some of these older saves. So like for example, I think this one is the one where we actually make the choice, to go on whatever I not mean to, or I guess I think no, that was this choice. This is the choice where again, we're actually like, but whatever, let's just so again, we'll see, right? But again, obviously, we'll continue. And I'm genuinely curious how many parts this will be. Because again, apparently it's like 10 hours, right? But it's also like there's also seemingly multiple like branches, right? And it's again, I'm unclear because like I mean, I'm not let's put it this way. I'm not the biggest fan of this game, right? I mean, I enjoy it, right? And it's funny I will say like the game is like spawned some hilarious fucking discourse, like in just you know, like, obviously around the whole incest thing, but just also like the nature of dude. It's like when you see a motherfucker with one of these two as their PFPs, like, just to steer clear from them. But again, right, it's something to where, I guess we'll just see. We'll see, right? We'll see what this kind of all ends up leading to. Um, and then in the next, again, I'm still gonna obviously this is recording one of the day for two. I'm still gonna go in and do reborn, right? But that's bit later on. But again, with that, don't really much else to say. So, yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.